That looks very fresh and spicy. Look at all those green and red chilies. That squid, very fresh. The texture of that squid egg is almost like a bone marrow in a way. A little bit gelatinous, but very creamy, like a little sandwich. Squid egg sandwich. Making our way up to the table here in this coffee shop. It's kind of dangling. I gotta eat it before it falls.
Thailand, a country that my wife is from and a place where we spent countless days making many memories together in the past 12 years of our lives. It is a place that I have grown to love over the years and one that we often come back to reconnecting with family, friends, familiar experiences of the past while discovering the new that this vibrant, culturally rich, and geographically diverse country has to offer. Come along as we dive into the heart of Bangkok's Chinatown, soaking up its vibrant energy and feasting on mouth-watering street food in what I truly believe is the best Chinatown on the planet.
Right now we are in Chinatown, Bangkok. We are on an adventurous day to get as much street food as we can. First things first is we actually need to enjoy our second cup of coffee. So this coffee shop is a real little treat. The place is called Lhong Tou, and they're actually still open, so here we are. Making our way up to the table here in this coffee shop. So you come to a coffee shop like this where they have seats downstairs or upstairs. If you're physically able, you gotta come up here. It's just part of the whole experience. So here we are, we're gonna order some drinks. I was praying that this coffee shop was here again, just because it's a unique experience. Coffee's actually not too bad. They have some drinks that are a little bit more Asian drink flavor tailored. Our friend actually ordered a bunch of little small bites for us to enjoy, to sample and pair with coffee. First things first in this batch of goodies is this, I believe it's a deep fried siu-mai, which I've never had before. So dip a little bit into that vinaigrette sauce. Good. It does taste like a siu-mai, but it's like deep fried. Never had that before. Really good. It's like a miniature hagao. Nice. This is like a deep fried bun with like some surprise filling inside. The first one that our friend Baptiste tried, he said there was nothing inside. And the one Jiki just ate has some char siu inside, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. If it's the same thing, we'll see. It's char siu. I don't know why Baptiste didn't get filling in his, but it's actually char siu filling. It's really good. That bun, deep fried in oil, really crispy on the outside. Inside is light and fluffy. Every time you order something that they serve to you at the table, if you're on these upper benches, they actually have to climb the ladder to serve it to you. It's actually really funny. What's inside? You don't know? Is it good? This right here is actually very interesting. I believe this is actually a pastry dessert. It's called Kano cake. It looks like an orange. It's like a layered sponge cake with some orange filling in the middle. It's sweet and it's got like a sharp tartness to it. That's good. This is a caramel macchiato, less sweet, one noi. And yeah, give it a shot. Yeah, it's definitely less sweet. It's nice. Perfect balance. The bean, the roast is actually really good as well. Alright, we are moving on to the next spot. I feel like a fireman.
Baby, careful.
Got it. So that was a nice little way to start our day here in Chinatown. Right now we are on our way to a spot that serves up Thod, which is a oyster omelette. And this is like an oyster omelette. I've never had it like anywhere else before. They actually deep fry it, so it's nice and crispy. The roads here are really bustling. You gotta really be careful as you're making your way through the crosswalks. A lot of cars coming in and out. Just making our way from that coffee shop. It's about maybe a 7 to 10 minute walk. We are drenched in sweat. If you guys are coming to Bangkok and you're worried about the humidity and the heat, I recommend you getting one of these like turbo fans. Lifesaver. Okay, so the name of the place that we're at is called Naimong Hoi Thod. And Hoi Thod, if you didn't know, is basically oyster omelet. And they actually serve up two different types. They have one that I've had before. It's a crispy type of oyster omelet. So they give you this sweet and sour like chili sauce that you're supposed to drizzle on top of it. Very good, pairs very well. We're gonna dig right in. The oysters are actually separate from the crispy part, so you're supposed to mix the oyster with the crisp, otherwise you're just kind of eating nothing. So here we go. That batter, just like a deep fried batter. Now you scoop a little bit with every individual bite with oysters. The plate is like loaded with oysters just in a heavy gravy sauce.
Which one?
Very fresh. This right here is a regular omelet white Thod. Drizzle some of that sauce. And it's actually just like scrambled eggs mixed with the oysters. You can smell the ginger and the scallions. It should be pretty good. Very fresh. All the oysters taste very fresh. There's no like funky odor or smell or flavor to it. Very good. Like I said, that sauce makes it really good. You can see here it's like a little bit slimy, just kind of dangling. I gotta eat it before it falls. I believe those are just canned oysters, but they're very fresh. If I were to pick between the two, I go with the gravy-rich oysters with the deep fried batter. That's my favorite. Now they do have indoor seating as well. We sat outside, but it was just equally as hot. You're just gonna have to deal with the humidity here. Like I said, purchase one of those fans. It is a lifesaver. It'll make your time here in Bangkok much more enjoyable. Now if you're craving durian, there's actually some durian street vendors here as well. They're a little bit pricier than what you're used to paying, maybe by like 40 to 60 baht, but it's actually still a pretty good deal because the size of the durians that they give in the packages are not that bad. Some people come for the food, some people come just to stroll around and observe. A lot of people come out here for purchasing of gold. Although gold is at record all-time high, but if you want to and you're in Bangkok, you should definitely come to Chinatown to make your gold purchase. Right now the little one wants to pick up a little keepsake, a little tuk-tuk for about 100 baht. We're gonna purchase it from the uncle on the street here. And there's a variety of little tuk-tuks for you to bring home for your souvenir collection. This section of Chinatown seems to be pretty popular for grilled squid. Now, if you've been following me on my videos, I'm generally not a fan of squid, but our friend Baptiste says this is really good, you've got to try it. There's a long queue of people. We placed the order about 10 minutes ago. We walked, got some refreshments, and we're coming back for the order now. When you walk by, you can smell the grilled squid in the air. It's just like floating around, lingering. You can feel the heat as well. But yeah, it actually comes in like a salad bowl, almost like a ceviche of some sort of a squid, Thai style. So here we are. That is loaded with chilies. Alright, Baptiste's gonna feed me. That looks very fresh and spicy. Look at all those green and red chilies. Actually not that spicy. I can't say that. It depends everybody's palate, right? That squid, very fresh, very tender, little bit chewy. But yeah, it's not tough at all. Very good. Like I said, I'm normally not a fan of squid, but that is really good. And those chunks of squid are thick too, like big giant chunks. You would think they're very hard to chew. Something very special about that. Now that piece right there looks a little bit more grilled. I'm gonna give it a shot. Make it hard. That one's a little bit more crispy too. Tender, crispy on the edges. Things that Baptiste said is special about this dish, not just the squid too, it's the squid egg with the squid. So this skewer right here has a little bit of both. The texture of that squid egg is almost like a bone marrow in a way. A little bit gelatinous, but very creamy. And then when you mix that with the actual squid meat itself, it's like a little sandwich. Squid egg sandwich. The name of the shop is called Nong Kai, Nong Kao, Nong Gras. My wife says she believes it's the name of their children. So yeah, it's a very popular spot. A lot of people lined up. That was really good. Very spicy though, so if it's not your thing, shy away from it. But if you love seafood, you like spicy, you can't miss that. Okay, so the dessert stop that we went to is called Sweettime, and it's just a little food cart with a variety of dessert items that you can order. But when you decide to dine with them, they actually walk you behind the food cart like a little secret alley. with some chairs and benches that you can sit on. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, but this is going to be a perfect dessert right now. Taking a little break from all the hot foods before we make our way to the next spot. So we're having a little bit of dessert right now to kind of fill that gap. I ordered this little grass jelly. I believe this is grass jelly in a milk-based ice sauce. And yeah, I'm just going to dig right in. This looks very refreshing. That's not grass jelly. It's just like a black jelly that's very chewable. It's like a jello in its way. A little bit cold. I don't care how cold it is. It's like instantly cooling down the body from this heat. Ginkgo. Okay. Alright. Alright, Mark. So they have a variety of items on the menu. You pick what suits your palate, but this one's good for me. Very refreshing. Very lively. Sometimes what people do, they'll like have a nice dinner or a decent sized meal outside of Chinatown, and then they'll come here just to sample a variety of different goodies. So right now on the main street of Chinatown, there is a popular place. There's a long queue outside, and this place serves up Kuay, which is just a pork noodle soup. Often you can serve it in different types of soup broth. This one actually has a clear broth. In addition just to regular pork meat, there's typically going to be pork entrails in it as well. Our friend Batiste says this place is really aroy mak. So yeah, we're following his lead and we're going to try it out. This Batiste again. He said this place is aroy mak, very good. Yeah. The name of the place is called Kuay Chap Nai Ek. Nai is Mr. Ek, I believe is the name of the gentleman who opened up the shop. And yeah, just a long queue of people. So we were waiting in line. They gave us a menu you can pick ahead of time. So here at the Kuay Chap shop, we're just sharing two bowls. We ordered one with the rolled noodles and one with just a clear broth, no noodles. And then what's unique about these noodles is they actually roll them a little bit. On the table, there's actually a condiment dish with like chili, different sauces you can add to the broth. It's perfect the way it is. You don't need to add any additional sauce. This bite right here has a little bit of the pork and rolled noodles, a little bit of the broth as well. That pork is very tender. Those noodles are still very silky. I've had Kuay Chap in other places where they come rolled like that, but the moment you put it in your mouth, it kind of just breaks apart. That's really soft and glides around your mouth. Broth, very nice. You can taste a little bit of pepper. It's really good. If you've ever been to Singapore and you've had bak kut teh, the flavor of that broth in some ways is very similar. Obviously bak kut teh is much more peppery, but there's some resemblance to each other. This is almost like a comfort food. I feel like if I was at home sick and suffering from a cold or a fever, that's probably something I would want to eat. This spoonful right here has a little bit of pork stomach. It's got like the texture and bounciness of a shiitake mushroom. Very clean. You don't taste any stomach odor in that at all. Very clean. Okay, so this is called linmu, pork tongue. We're gonna do it together. Very tender. Alright, mak. Alright, so if you decide to make your way to Chinatown, you've got to be okay with crowds. Certain parts of Chinatown here are just super jam-packed with people. Beware of your belongings. There's always going to be pickpockets as well. So right now we are waiting for a table to have fish maw soup. And you can pick from a variety. They have shark fin soup, they have fish maw soup. I believe they can make it like Hong Kong style depending on your preference. There's a bunch of people waiting for a table, and it's pretty cool because you can actually see the chefs cooking on the street with like a flaming wok. And yeah, they're just prepping all the meals for people sitting down. That's our next meal here in Chinatown today. Okay, so the name of the restaurant, there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce it. I'm going to ask Batiste to pronounce it for us.
หมูฉลาม น้ำแดง บรันดี น้องนิว
I heard brandy, nom niu, but they said something about brandy. This place specializes in fish maw, shark fin soups, a few variety of other items. We ordered the traditional fish maw soup as well as a shark fin soup. Very excited for this. I am doing the shark fin soup first. Jicky suggested trying that. You have to add a little bit of these sprouts and the cilantro to it. It kind of completes the dish in itself. This thing is piping hot. Just touching the bowl, it's a plastic bowl. You can see the steam coming right off. It's piping hot.
ร้านอะไรของเรามันอยู่แถว
Very clean and pure. The soup in itself is like a gravy broth, but it's very clean, very easy to swallow. This scoop right here is loaded with sprouts, some shiitake mushrooms, and you got a little bit of that shark fin. Good. Like I said, very clean. A little bit savory, not overpowering. Yeah, don't. We are digging into the fish maw soup next. There's actually giant chunks of fish stomach or fish maw. You can see that right here. We added a little bit of vinaigrette to it to give it a little extra taste. There you go. That was good. Much more flavorful than the shark fin soup. If I had to choose between both, satisfaction-wise, I would say I like the fish maw soup. Shark fin soup, I haven't had in a long time, but it's actually really good. But if you can only do one, probably stick with the fish maw. Those giant chunks of fish maw, very tender. Kind of just dissolves in your mouth though. It's got that same gravy-like soup broth as well. Very easy to drink. We're enjoying hot shark fin soup and fish maw soup in very humid settings, but that's part of the whole experience here in Chinatown, Bangkok. That was really good. So if you are craving something warm and hearty in this setting, very clean, kind of touches the heart a little bit, I would say try that. The fish maw soup, #1 on my list based on the 2 items we tried. I know shark fin soup is a bit of a delicacy and some people would like put that on the top of their list, but for me personally, I enjoy that fish maw soup much more flavorful, and the big chunks of fish maw, which is very satisfying.
Now that's a wrap on our adventure through Bangkok's vibrant and bustling district of Chinatown. I've explored Chinatowns all around the world, but as a foodie, this one certainly tops the list, and it's a place I'll never get tired of coming back to time and time again. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to drop a comment below to continue following me on my travel and foodie adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.